All right, welcome rising juniors. We're going to go over a little bit about course registration for this year. I've got a presentation for you, so I actually have to get to that. So bear with me as I share my screen and get to the presentation itself. Do a slideshow. All right, here we go. So again, yeah, welcome. This is only going to take a few minutes, but please pay attention because it's important so we can make sure we get you in the right classes for next year. All right, so this is just a friendly reminder of the graduation requirements you're going to have over the next 2 years, because you guys will have completed 2 years when you guys start next year. Again, you're going to see English classes, science classes, math classes, social studies, all the ones you're going to be recommended for are going to be in there. You guys are either going to be in English 3 or an AP English option actually exists for juniors. Science, you're going to have a choice. So hopefully a lot of you got the 2 core science classes you need, which was biology and then another physical science. I'm sure a lot of you are in chemistry or principles of chemistry right now. If you did not take that this year, think about taking that your junior year, just because you do need to get that second physical science as part of your 3 main science credits. If you already took that, you guys will have a lot of different options for science, and we'll go over those in a second. You'll see social studies, the main option for social studies we'll talk about in a sec. And then just again, think about the other electives you're going to need. Maybe knock out that other PE class, get your CTE credits out of the way. Electives, it says here you have 7 credits of electives. Just know that any classes above and beyond these, so if you take a 4th year of science, if you take a 4th year of social studies, those are all going to go into electives. So don't really worry about those 7 elective credits. We'll get those just fine. We have a progress towards graduation sheet available for you. We're going to actually hand those out to you when we meet with you in person to talk about these. And this is just kind of gives you a visual representation of the classes you've already taken, what other classes you still need to take in order to graduate. And this is just a good physical reminder of what you need to do to get to graduation. I just talked a little bit about these again. The required courses for 11th grade English are either going to be in English 3 or AP English language. Those are already going to be in Infinite Campus for you when you log in to see your required classes. For all of these core classes, if you disagree with the placement, you can always come talk to me, talk to your current teacher in that class, and we can, if you and your parents or guardians decide that you want to bump up a level or bump down a level, it's just going to be a conversation with us. You just get that situated before next year starts. Like I said, social studies, you're going to be in either the single semester government and then a social studies elective for the other semester, or there's 2 AP government options that are year-long. There's an AP US Government Comparative Politics that actually is AP Government for the 1st semester, and then AP Comparative Politics for 2nd semester. And then we have a year-long AP US Gov as well. So there's 3 real options that you're going to have for government. Math, it's just going to be the next level in the sequence of math. So a lot of you are probably in geometry right now. You're either going to be moving into Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 Trig. If you're already in Algebra 2 Trig, you're going to be moving up into the pre-calculus, honors pre-calc classes. Again, those are already going to be in Infinite Campus for you based on the recommendations of your math teachers. And then science, like I said, you're going to have electives this year. If you have not already knocked out that second physical science chemistry, really think about taking that chemistry class or that principles of chemistry class. The elective choices, like I said, world languages, we don't require those to graduate. A lot of you have probably already taken a year or 2. I'm a huge proponent of world languages. So if you've already knocked out your 2 years, don't think, oh, well, I've taken 2 years, I don't need to take more. If you really enjoy language, please keep taking those. You do need 2 semesters of fine arts and 2 semesters of CTE classes. If you haven't gotten those out of the way yet, just think about taking those next year. Just gives you a little more flexibility for senior year. There's 2 other options to think about when you're signing up for classes, and that's Spark and South Tech. Those are 2 off-campus options where you would spend half the day here at Central, pretty much getting your core classes out of the way, and then all of your elective options would be taken up by either Spark or South Tech. There's a lot of different strands of those. We can talk a little bit more about those when we meet in person in the next few days. Just know that the Infinite Campus registration portal is open from January 26th to February 4th. So there's a 9-day window where you need to be able to enter all your course requests. So get to 16. So that's 8 per semester. ACLAB will already be in there, and a lot of them are already going to be in there. So you're just going to be putting in your elective choices. Make sure to please get us some alternates. At least 4 of those, just so I know a lot of you in the first 2 years you've been doing this, have realized that you don't always get the classes that you want and won't get your first choice. If you give me some alternates, that will at least, or give us, I'm speaking for all the counselors now, that will at least give us some options to put you in if you do not get your first choice. When you're searching for those in Infinite Campus, please use the course number, not the course name. The course number is just a lot easier and more accurate. Review your course, the progress towards graduation sheet that I talked about. And remember, 2 course numbers must be entered for a year-long course. So if you're taking a Spanish course, don't just put in the first semester of Spanish, please put in both. That first semester course will end in a 1, and that second half, that second semester will end in a 2. Once you're done with all that, you're going to be able to print it off, just have a parent or guardian sign that, and you're going to return that to the counseling office with the registration forms by February 4th. Course guide is actually in the Central I homepage under counseling. We've uploaded the new one, so you'll have access to and the descriptions for all the courses for next year. And then this is just a screenshot of what the course registration looks like in Infinite Campus. You'll log into Infinite Campus, then you'll see course registration on the right. You'll click that, and then more on the left, and then you'll register. You'll see that you can either register for next school year, which is CHS 22-23, or summer school, which is going to be at North High this year for 22-23. So the interesting thing this year is that summer school registration actually opens the same day on January 26th. So as you're thinking about summer school and next year, you can actually register for both of those at the same time. You can see the next page. Once you get an Infinite Campus, you're just going to add a course. Remember to search by the course number, and then you can request it as a elective once you fill up those 16 semester-long classes. So the 16 classes you need. You can start requesting as alternates, and then reminders is to please give me those 4 alternates. Give us the 4 alternates. If you have any questions, just connect with me or one of the other counselors. Obviously, I'm only the counselor for 1/4 of you watching this, but you know the rest, Miss Greenwood, Miss Lang, and Dr. Flagg. Again, we will be meeting with all of you through your world history classes later in January, and then just a reminder that the registration forms are due by February 4th to the counseling office. And that is it. Again, if you have any questions, just reach out to your counselors. Thanks for your time and paying attention.